Hey guys, welcome to Belly Over Mind with me, Baby Menon. Almost every South Indian, unless they are lactose intolerant, will end their meal with a serving of curd rice or the tair sadam. This obsession doesn't make sense to the rest of the country, but there's a good reason why every South Indian swears by it. Curd rice is a perfect end to any meal. It helps cool the stomach after a hot meal. As South India has hot climate throughout the year, curd rice helps bring down the body temperature. Curd rice is a staple food in Tamil Nadu and in South India, especially in the Brahmin families. The meal won't end without the tair sadam in the Brahmin families. In the state of Tamil Nadu, it is called tair sadam, and in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, it is called daddojanam. In Karnataka, it's called mosaranna. Preparation time 5 minutes, cooking time 2 minutes, total time 7 minutes. Cuisine Indian, that's South Indian. Course breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner. For the tempering we need 1 tablespoon ghee or oil, 1 tablespoon raisins, 2 tablespoon cashews, 1 teaspoon mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon chana dal, 1 tablespoon black gram or urad dal, a sprig of curry leaves, 3 to 4 dry red chilies or curd chilies, that's the moru milagai, quarter teaspoon asafoetida, chopped green chilies 2 to 3, overcooked rice 2 bowls, curd 2 bowls, salt to taste. And for the garnish we need quarter cup grated carrots, quarter cup pomegranate, 1 onion finely chopped, 1 tablespoon ginger grated, handful chopped coriander leaves. Now let's get cooking and make the curd rice with a slight twist by adding vegetables, dry fruits and fruits. Take ghee or oil in a small tadka pan or a kadhai. And when hot, add raisins and fry them till they puff up. Drain them onto a large mixing bowl. Now add 2 tablespoons of cashews and fry them till slight golden. Take them off and add it to the mixing bowl. The tempered version is often served during formal occasions and also offered as prasadam, that's the blessed food, to devotees in some Vaishnav temples. Curd rice or dahi chawal may have originated as a South Indian dish, but in summer every North Indian swears by it as well. Add cooked rice to the bowl. To the same hot ghee in the tadka pan, add mustard seeds, chana dal, urad dal, a sprig of curry leaves, 3 to 4 moru milagai. If you do not have moru milagai, you can use the ordinary red chilies, dry red chilies that is. Asafoetida and saute till it's fried well. Curd rice is the best home remedy for an upset stomach because it's easy to digest and works against bloating and indigestion. Add in the chopped green chilies and saute for a minute. And then add this tempering to the rice in the mixing bowl. Mix the rice and tempering along with the nuts well. I prefer to use fresh batch of rice to make curd rice. Leftover rice is still perfect for making curd rice, but to taste better use a fresh batch of rice. Now add grated ginger, chopped onions, pomegranate and grated carrots to the mixing bowl and mix well. You can also add grapes, cucumber, grated raw mangoes to the rice to make it more appealing and yummy. Now add in the curd to the rice mixture and mix well. Garnish with coriander leaves and mix everything well so that it's well blended. Check for seasoning and adjust according to your taste. Try not to add cold curd on hot rice. A bowl of curd rice can fill your stomach and keep you from snacking. This makes curd rice a good meal to indulge in when you're attempting to lose weight. Being easy to digest is only one of the reasons curd rice is the best food to eat when ill. It also gives the body much needed energy when ill. At some places, they also add a teaspoon or two of white sugar to the dish. We can make the curd rice using normal white rice, but if you're making a batch of curd rice for parties, for get-togethers or travels, I recommend to use slightly mushy rice. Add slightly more water and give additional couple whistles while cooking the rice to get the mushy rice. Short grain white rice is preferred. You can use Ambe Mohar, Sona Masuri or the Ponni or Kolam rice. Do not go in for basmati rice, save them for pulavs and biryanis please. Use fresh curd as far as possible. Use more milk and less curd to prevent the curd rice becoming sour. I would recommend to add milk and curd in the same proportion if you are making it for travel. Transfer the delicious curd rice into a serving bowl and serve them chilled or right away. Some people also add butter to their curd rice for that extra creaminess. However, I generally keep it simple without butter. It's a meal by itself and doesn't need any side dish in particular. However, fried chilies or a tantalizing tadka, that's a tempering on top, just does the trick for us at home. If you are someone who is fond of accompaniments, some perfect ones for curd rice are curd chilies, also called more milagai, that's a sun-dried chilies, lemon pickle, potatoes fried, tender mango pickle, or the nartangai, that's a citron pickle. Among the common accompaniments, mawado or the tender mango pickle and the more milagai, that's a curd chili, the recipe of both of which I'll be posting shortly, is the best accompaniment for this yummy rice dish. There's no denying the fact that South Indians cannot do without curd rice. It is their one cure to every situation from a bad tummy, greasy meal to just being plain, too lazy to cook. Bon appetit! Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, do give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to Belly Over Mind if you're not yet subscribed in order to be updated on the latest posts. I will be posting new easy and exciting recipes day after day. Do say hello on other social media networks, Instagram, blog, Facebook page and Twitter. Post your comments and feedback to keep us motivated. Happy cooking guys. Stay home and stay safe.